Alright, folks, after a little break last week, we are back for more Weekend Gamers action. I'll reveal the reason in a moment for why there was no episode last week, but first, we've got our players for this Game Mario Party Superstars. We've got VideoGameFan1999, i.e. Daniel.
Hello, everyone.
And we've got Luke here with us.
Hello.
And we've got VideoGameFan96. And in our audience today for this episode, we've got Craig S1996 Entertainment. You're doing fine. Now, Now, the reason, now if you notice, there was no episode last weekend, as I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, and the reason for that was because Nick and I were participating in an event on the Tasha Gamers Discord server. It was basically Team Shadow versus Team Sonic, and I'm sorry to say that Team Shadow ended up winning. But I did give it my all and tried my best, which is really all we can do.
But as long as you still have a great feedback, your style for let's all that really matters.
Exactly. Oh, I'm going first this time. Nice. Yeah, so you can probably tell by that remark, I did play this off-screen earlier today on Lightning Theron's stream and ended up coming in second place.
Oh, that wasn't too bad for how long we did on that particular game.
Yeah, and it was on the exact same board that we are playing on for this game, which is Woody Woods. Alright, so we'll see how this goes.
Mario time!
I'm certainly ready to have some fun.
Yep. Now, there is one thing, though, I do want to bring up, and I mentioned this to Daniel in his DM. Now, for those of you that play Splatoon, apparently there was, if you remember, there was a bit of an incident. What happened was there was a bit of an incident a few months ago at the Splatoon 3 World Championships involving Team Jackpot. And this was back in the spring of this year, so we're talking about April 2024. So now we're in July of 2024. And Team Jackpot was the one that had won the tournament, but apparently a few days ago it was brought to Nintendo's attention that some people on that team weren't exactly acting appropriately. And no, like, I don't mean, like, acting appropriately in terms of, like, cheating in the game. What I mean is, yeah. Some people said some things that were inappropriate, and, well, not everyone on the team did that, but, of course, Nintendo being Nintendo, decided to punish the whole team by taking their victory away from them. Which is stupid.
Yeah, I think should have known that part of that. But either way, it's been so disappointing to hear about that news that happened recently. Even Nintendo do stupid decisions.
And also in true Nintendo fashion, they did not bother, they chose not to name the team that finished as the runner-up as the replacement winner. Which means that the World Championships has no official victor for this tournament.
I find that a pretty big shocker, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. And oh, look at that! I won that without a single golden Goomba in my cage. But yeah. So, here's the lesson, folks. You behave properly when you're playing a big tournament like that, or there's going to be consequences.
Mario time!
And this reminds me of this moment that happened in 2020 for Johnson used racial slur, and as a result, he wasn't able to compete for a majority of that year, as he ended up getting suspended until the start of the 2021 season.
Actually, while on the subject of suspensions, so apparently there was also another cheating incident that happened, and this is actually just recently in the 2024 Olympics, which of course have just started. So apparently, a few days ago, Canada used a drone to record footage of one of their opponent's practices, with that opponent being New Zealand, and yeah, let's just say the aftermath of that was not very good. So, the coach got kicked out of the tournament and is now banned from all soccer activities for 1 year. And Canada also got deducted 6 points by FIFA in the tournament standings.
Oh my god, that's a big embarrassment!
Yeah, which means instead of having 3 points in the standings, we're now at -3. So now, even if we win our remaining games, we're probably not going to advance now, and which basically means we don't get to defend our medal. But,
That is absolutely ridiculous for how that went down.
yeah. And let this be another lesson. Cheaters never prosper.
But yeah, it is exciting that the Olympics just recently got underway in Paris for this year. And while it is cool that the Olympics are now happening, unfortunately, there's no new Barnwood signed in the Olympic Game Series game for Paris 2024, which I really find disappointing.
Yeah. Although the whole drone incident involving Canada's women's soccer team, it's not the only issue that's been happening to start this Olympics. Yesterday as of when we're recording this, which was Friday, the main train network in France got disrupted by a group of arsonists, and then today, for another country, lost their boxing manager.
Oh, that is rough.
And the reason for that country losing that boxing manager was because he passed away in the Olympic Village.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah. So to say that the Olympics have had a bit of a problem the first few days with all of these things that have happened would be, yeah. But, on a positive Olympics note, Canada's basketball team beat recently the opener of the basketball tournament. So, yay.
Well, at least that's good for them.
Yep. And thankfully the basketball teams played fair. But going back to the cheating incident for the soccer, it's pretty much Ben Johnson all over again. For those who don't know, Ben Johnson was a runner at the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, Korea. And keep in mind, this was back when you had both the Summer and Winter Olympics in the same year. And he was a serious medal contender in those Olympics. And in one of the events that he was in, he had set what was both a world and Olympic record at the time. Unfortunately, though, it was discovered that he was using steroids and, well, obviously, and not surprisingly, was disqualified, and yeah, and the rest is history.
It's so unbelievable without a doubt.
Yeah. And ever since that Ben Johnson incident, basically Team Canada's gone out of their way to make sure similar things don't happen like that again. Well, we did have something like that happen again 36 years later. Of course, the difference back then, course,
I will say it's just terrible for how all this happened.
yeah. Of course, the difference between the 1988 Olympics I was mentioning and now was because the incident here for the current Olympics involved an entire team, whereas in 1988 it was just an individual. All right, I mean, take away the medal when it's an individual competing in the event. I mean, that's fair. But to punish an entire team of soccer players for something that they weren't even involved in, like, i.e. loss of points, that, I'm sorry, but that is not fair at all, in my opinion.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, you said it there, Mark.
Yeah. Alright. Whew. Alright, our next mini game is Shy Guy Says.
At least it's not Sneak and Snort. Good lord.
Ew. Don't even get me
That piece of garbage.
Seek and Snore. And by the way, I should point out, I do plan at some point to do a mini game ranking thing. Just similar to what Slim Kirby's been doing with some of these Mario Party games. Now, in my case though, I'm planning to rank some of the mini games that have been featured in the Mario Party franchise throughout the entire series, instead of just one individual game. Now, of course, in my case, if I were to rank every single Mario Party game, of which there are hundreds of, that would take way too long. So instead, I'm probably just going to rank a select few over the course of the games and leave it at that.
Yeah, and there's so much to do right here that it would just be like really hard to try to get everything finished like that.
Yeah. Of course, this won't be happening right now. I'm going to wait at least until Jamboree comes out, and then we'll see how the mini games in there go, and then I can make informed rankings accordingly at that point.
Yeah, by the time the Super Mario Party game does come out, we'll have to see how what I do think of the games as well on that. But I hope there are some good ones on that for sure.
Oh, we both took too long. But at least, thankfully, on this version, we both win instead of it being a draw.
Yeah, that is totally fair right here, because it would say too much sense right here if it was a draw, if the remaining players all get out at the same time at the end.
Yeah.
Otherwise, made there be like a repeat of what happened again, where when we get to it, we're playing Mario Party Superstars, and somehow the video is going on for too long to the point where the CPU now is basically a timer.
Back when I first witnessed it, I had no idea it was even possible to display a timer if that particular video was going on for too long.
And Daniel lands on the bank with nothing there.
Let's go.
Alright, and 9 for Dominic.
For what I was able to see on the first full day of the Olympics, I could see some swimming as one of the events, and right before that, I actually got to see the legendary Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps.
Ah, nice. Yeah, Phelps was a superstar swimmer back in the 2004 Olympics, from what I recall.
And from what I do know, the 2016 Olympics was his last one that he competed in.
Ah. Look away.
And from what I also do know, Michael Phelps has even won the Legend Award at Kids' Choice Sports in 2017.
Ah, very cool.
Oh, you got me out already, Mark.
Oh.
Ah! No! Okay, I gotta get both Dominic and Luke at once here. Well, I only got Luke, unfortunately.
Finish.
So considering that Michael Phelps won the Legend Award at Kids' Choice Sports in 2017, that really comes to show how much of a great athlete he
Mario
was.
time.
That it does. Ooh, okay. I'll take a free spin, please. Well, I literally just saw you. But while I'm at it, I'll take another free spin.
Two of those in one turn.
Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. I'll take another, yeah, I'll take another mushroom. After all that, it's finally Daniel's turn.
And I still think it's complete BS what happened on Mark's first episode, or not Mark, but
Let's
Nick's
go.
first special that I did for him. That was complete bullshit. What happened on that, on that. I mean, so those that are curious, go on and you know my channel. Almost got the jump with me.
Actually, Dominic, since you're bringing this up, someone in the game I was dealing with on Lightning stream earlier got crazy 8s with their triple dice. And by crazy 8s, I mean 3 8s in a row. And he's moving back. But onto an item space. Okay.
I just give it a little fortune in game. I'm terrible at that one.
Well, you have a chance to plunder chest here.
I don't know I'm gonna get it though.
Well, you almost got to it, but you ended up with a skeleton key. And now chances are for Luke.
Now, one of the doubles on battle, but oh
Well, Luke gets to play the Wheel of Fortune mini game for items.
Or this gets wheels. Oh, I know.
Stop at a double dice. Ding! Ding! Yes, there are 2 dice on the board. Doom.
I'll just pick black.
Nope, nope.
We got ourselves a very fun mini for this one here.
I know I bring this up a lot, but I can't help myself. Like, just, when it comes to Mark Race Superstars, it seems to me that this new game is very hard, very rare for National Tier, whenever the game is just like this game.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh, we all made it through! Yay!
Goodbye!
Wow.
Winners.
20 coins for everybody. So that's a total of 80. 80 excellent coins handed out.
You see, Mark's the winner, Luke is the winner, Dan is the winner, I'm the winner, I'm the winner, the winner, let's do